They'll run this play from the pistol. Now the Wildcats call a timeout. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They'll run the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Edwards. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And he was off target there, but I tell you what, I'll expect to see more of that. They do a really good job in this offense of getting the running back the football in the passing game. Just let him make plays, let him be a difference maker, ball getting to him in space. So I expect we'll see more of that throughout this game.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Oh, he's looking to throw. It's on target and complete. Got room at the 35. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
Well, we knew this offense wanted to be aggressive in this game plan, and they're doing it right away in the first series, taking a shot down the field. They got the look they wanted, and what a great throw by the quarterback.
And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is lightning fast. You see how fast that defender was able to get to him and force the incompletion? Wow.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. Back to pass, it's Edwards. Fires into the end zone. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
Hey, sometimes numbers lie, but this quarterback just learned a valuable lesson. These numbers don't lie. One of the best defenses against the pass, and you see why right there. Man, they break on the football, so much speed in the back end, break on it, make the play. This defense is legit, and that QB's finding out firsthand.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Using his legs, it's Jackson. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too. Because of the field position with the offense backed up, they know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate, but they ain't having it. Lots of bodies in the box, close to the line of scrimmage, and they generate a TFL.
Tight end now in motion. He'll take it himself. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
And picking up the first down will be nice here, but also important, get some cushion for the punt team. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Oh, that is a throw that is just going to haunt this quarterback. He had his target wide open, running deep. That should be a touchdown, but the QB overthrew him. That is going to haunt this quarterback tonight.
He'll field it close to the 50. He's going to get loose. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. The return man takes it to the end zone himself, and now he'll give his team the lead.
And your defense made a big stop. You think you're getting the offense, the football back, but how about special teams coming through in a big way to take the lead for you, get some excitement, get some juice back on your side.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. He'll bring it out. It's Lockett. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Johnson looking to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there, and the quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Gives it on the option. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
On third down, he drops to throw. Complete to the right. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Wildcats want to move quickly.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end.
He lets one fly deep. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
I think a lot of fans were hoping that this offense maybe made some adjustments considering how much they struggled the last time they took the field. And early in this first quarter, it still seems like they're trying to iron some things out, just not clicking the way they need to be.
Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's White.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Johnson wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Kansas State will have to punt it away. He might be afraid to kick it to him here after the first punt was taken back to the house. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the period and North Carolina's on top. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
First play of the period, first down here. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air. It's O'Neal. Pocket breaking down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Trailing 7-0 as they try to get this offense humming. Running inside, it's Jackson. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll move the tight end. Trying play action. Pressure coming. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Kansas State quick to the line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
I think to be a good 3rd down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these 3rd and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and hand the football off to.
Making side adjustments here. Johnson looking to throw. Working on the right. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. Motion from the wideout. The give on the inside. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. And the Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Floating away. Throwing right. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down.
There's no substitute for experience. The QB did the right thing there. Third and short in field goal range. Can't take a negative play. Can't turn it over. Just throw it away. Now, if you want to kick a field goal, you've got that opportunity.
If you don't convert on this fourth down, there will be questions about passing on the field goal try. They'll send the tight end in motion. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now it's second and goal. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Quarterback may change this route. On second and goal, he carries again. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
Still some work to do here on third and goal from the 3. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Kansas State.
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game. Didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
And the extra point was good. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the second quarter.
Number 43, set to kick off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. The short hands, it's Thurman. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, Reese, the one guy's name you haven't called yet is this big fella tight end right here. He's one of the better ones that we see week in, week out. And finally in the second quarter, they get him a completion. This has to keep going now for the offense. You got to keep looking his way. He's too big of a weapon to ignore. If they're going to win this game, he needs more touches.
He's got an open man. Runs through a man. He might have space. He's showing it all. The juice, the jet. moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver that can do that. That can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
Rides the back and leaves it. And he's stopped right there. No gain on the play.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Wants to throw. It's O'Neal. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
It's not just about sacks and getting the quarterback on the ground. When you can hurry him up, speed up that thought process, get near his legs, all those things lead to incompletions and sometimes mistakes.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on fourth.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Never a doubt. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. And apparently oblivious to the concept of the play clock, it's another delay of game penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That timeout taken by the Wildcats is their final one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Defensive back spread all over the field trying to take away the pass. Wide receiver comes in motion. Johnson wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You've got to catch that and make that a pick. And now on second down for this offense.
He wants to change this route. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. This time he's got his man, and he'll be brought down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He wants to go deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Texas Tech taking on the Arizona State Sun Devils. And it's the Red Raiders trying to close out what would be one of the toughest wins of the season. And that's a big statement considering this team is already 6-1. Let's see if they have what it takes. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Well, the good thing is it's such a low-scoring game. I'm still very much in this. I can be who I am, make a few tweaks, make a few adjustments, and get this offense rolling.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Johnson looking to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
He's not afraid to go deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team.
On to punt it away.
Takes it on the return. Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Tar Heels moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Makes the grab on the left. Turns it on in midfield. He's loose. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
Man, is it nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, short pass, but he has such speed, elusiveness, vision, the whole nine. He shows you all of it right there. Catches the football, makes some people miss, gets upfield, and gets the long gain. That is so nice for a quarterback to throw it short, but you get all those yards after the catch.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Fires it incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Let's it fly. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6.
Number 92, set to kick it away.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Lockett. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that.
Break. So it's on. Here we go. Ready. Blue 30, blue 30. Ready, go.
Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
You know, this zone replay is something they rep over and over and over in practice. This guy can run it and execute it in his sleep. Good decision there keeping the football.
Johnson wants to throw it. Gonna take a shot at this DB. He's got it along the sideline. Here he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball and let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
He'll set up to throw. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Motion from the back. Snap to the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Before they snap the ball on second down, timeout is called. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Back has it. Makes it past the marker. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Direct snap. Creates a little space. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Snap to the back. Under fire. Gets it out quickly. Flying down the left side. All the way. Touchdown, UNC.
I just love that about this team, because right when it looks like the opponent has just a glimmer of hope, scoring a touchdown on the last drive, they just come right back out, David, and they put their foot down on the gas. They put their foot down on your throat. They stay aggressive and score a touchdown of their own.
It's just such an explosive offense, man. They can hurt you so fast. They're so dangerous. Defenses don't know what to do. You're right. Great answer. You give up a touchdown, you go right back and get you one.
Coming out with it, it's Lockett. Slips through the line. He's got an alley. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back. And boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
Carolina 24, Kansas State 19. Number 45, set to kick this one.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Running back searching for a hole. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's O'Neal. He's got him. There he goes.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. And the Tar Heels with the 1st and 10. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's O'Neal. Makes the catch. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Looking to throw on 1st down. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. On the snap, it's Hall. Fights off the defender. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Back has it. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
They played keep away with the football, but if this defense can make one more stop on 3rd and goal, they might force a field goal attempt. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the 2nd half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kansas State will get things going as they take over on offense. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Kansas State pushing the pace. Johnson looking to throw. Fires to the right. The sure hands, it's Oakland. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
This is an offense that has skill. They've got speed, and because of that, this defense, they can't lull themselves to sleep. They've got a big lead here late, but they've now given up back-to-back big plays. They got to put the clamps down.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Touchdown, Wildcats! Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone. The Wildcats are right back on set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. He'll bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Moving out to the right. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
I tell you what, coaches want you to do your best work late in the ball game. He did his best work. Great job taking off. Biggest run of the day after grinding this game out, makes it explosive. Now trying to put this game in a good situation.
Looking downfield, it's O'Neal. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab. At midfield, he's got room. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Tar Heels are rolling down the field. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
No doubt the offense at this point of the game with the lead late, they're going to try and run the football, and they're going to try and bleed the clock. They need all ball carriers to stay in bounds to keep this clock ticking, just like that guy did there.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. And the Tar Heels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw. It's O'Neal. Got his man. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. The defense working to manage that clock. They use the timeout, 1:55 remaining. The Tar Heels trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
And I think my thought process needs to be points are good. Because if I get a field goal here, that's fine. I take the lead by more than a field goal. They got to go the length of the field. But I also want to run this clock, let it continue to work. But the goal is to get a touchdown. So let's see what this offense dials up next.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, North Carolina! Nice catch and good work after afterwards to get it into the end zone. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Lockett. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. North Carolina will call it second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Johnson wants to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Well, you don't see this very often. So much for fighting till the bitter end, as they will concede defeat.